Good morning, everybody. Well, at least it's morning for me. So I wanted to, first introduce myself. If you don't know, my name is April from April Miller Coaching. And on my previous blogs and videos, I've mentioned how we all have good habits and bad habits, and how some habits are automatic in us, such as eating food and drinking water in the general sense. So I'm not saying food choices, but just, eating. We have to eat. However, things such as, like I just mentioned, food choices and taking care of yourself, like brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, those are all learned habits. And we know that bad habits can be hard to break, but it is possible. And yesterday I talked about the 3-step process, and that link will be below. But due to our human species in general, we don't live well in isolation. Therefore, we do need habits. And those habits can be usually are affecting other people in our life. It's not just habits for ourselves. So they shape and define us. So I want you to think of some of your learned habits. So you might want to pause this video and think about it and then come back to it. But think of some of your learned habits, things that you have consciously decided to do in your life. So I have some questions on those. So how do they shape and define you? So if someone used 3 words to describe you based on those learned habits, what would those 3 words be and why? And then I want you to ask yourself if you want to change those words. Maybe those words aren't strong enough that you want to describe yourself. Maybe you want different words. And if you're not sure if you're satisfied with those words, those 3 words or not, ask yourself, would you want these words to define your legacy? So if you were not going to be here tomorrow, are you satisfied with those words that someone would describe you with based on those habits? Today I have just 5 simple habits that you can incorporate into your life. The first one is to drink 1 extra glass of water. And most of us know, and if you didn't know already, the amount of water that you need to drink is half your body weight in ounces. So if you are 100 pounds, then it would be 50 ounces of water minimum. But some of us, that's really challenging if we're not used to drinking a lot of water. So I suggest just try drinking 1 extra glass. So 8 to 12 more ounces extra a day. And because our body is made mostly of water, this is extremely important. The second tip is focus on sitting up straight. So when you have good posture, it can help you reduce your aches, your pains. It can help reduce the pressure on your joints. This is kind of it could be a challenging habit to adopt. So leave a note for yourself where you find yourself kind of hunching down. So like at your computer, in your car, at your desk at work, etc. And then soon it will become a habit. Tip number 3, go to bed a half an hour earlier. I know. I've been trying to do this too. It's very tricky. But one thing that we need to practice is reminding ourselves. So don't rely on your memory, because I've tried doing that the past week and I just ignore myself. So don't rely on your memory. Instead, try setting an alarm on your phone or have notes all over the place. And why a half an hour earlier? When we don't get enough sleep, that actually affects our body internally in major ways. So it's not just us rubbing our eyes and yawning. There's other things going on inside of us that are being affected. We are hungrier. We tend to be hungrier. I mean, seriously, track your food on a day that you're really tired. You're going to find that your food choices and how much you eat is very affected. You have a harder time focusing. Many people develop headaches this way, and your metabolism is actually really influenced by this, and not in a positive way. Tip number 4, eat a healthy breakfast. So do not go to the drive-thru. We know that's not healthy. There's a lot of sodium. And I just cannot stress that eating breakfast every single day enough. I suggest eat a clean protein and a good carb for energy, and you can even throw in a fruit. For example, what I eat every single day for breakfast, and this is the same stuff I eat every single day for the past over a year, is I eat egg whites. I have oatmeal with almond butter with a little bit of stevia, and then I have a full nutrition shake as my other protein. So I actually do a heavier protein because I'm doing some intense working out. If you don't like egg whites, I mean, you can do 2 hard-boiled eggs or 2 scrambled eggs or however you like to fix them. This breakfast, I mean, the breakfast that I eat seriously takes me through to about 11:15 in the morning every single day. And I eat my breakfast at 6:30. So it's almost 6:30 right now. So I can feel my stomach kind of rumbling. So I've got to make sure to do that before I get too hungry, because that's not okay either. That can affect you. I do eat my fruit though. I do incorporate a fruit like an apple, banana, strawberry around 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning for a mid-morning snack. I encourage you to try this for a week and see what happens. And the last tip I want to give you is include greens and lettuces in your meals, because this adds more nutrients and water throughout your day. You want to skip on iceberg. That's my opinion. Skip on iceberg. I have nutritionists, actually, I've read what nutritionists have said. I've heard what nutritionists have said. Iceberg really has no nutritional value. Instead, try the romaine lettuce. That actually goes bad a lot quicker though, by the way, personal experience. So you want to eat that as quickly as you can. But try romaine, red leaf, or green leaf lettuce. And lettuces that are dark green and reddish in their coloring are actually the most nutritious and actually have the most flavor. So those ones you might enjoy. So try some of these into your daily routine, see how it makes a difference. And also don't forget to join my VIP group. There's only a few spots available and it's starting soon. And my VIP group is aprilmillercoaching.com/VIP. Have a great day.